We move up to my home state here in the Great Pacific Northwest. I am on the west side of such said state. He is in central Washington. He is a part of Calvary Chapel, Ellensburg. He has been playing a guitar for as long as he can remember. He ran and booked a Christian, like a concert rock venue for like 5 years. He also ran an open mic there as well. Please welcome to the Reds Room stage from the Great Pacific Northwest, Daniel John Burnson. Daniel, how are you? Thanks for being here with us tonight on another edition of Reds Room.
Hey Joe, it's good to be here. It's been a while for me.
Yes, it's been a little bit. Thank you for taking some time out of your Friday night to join us as we put this together. Normally, if you know Red, he does these things a few months in advance. This one had to come together in about a 2 day or less time span, and we're grateful for all the artists that said yes, we'll do it and join us. Daniel included here. From Ellensburg, I know all too well where that is in the central part of my state. You go about an hour east of Great Snoqualmie Pass and I-90. You find Ellensburg, and Calvary Chapel is where you're from. How long has music been a part of your life? You said you've been playing guitar as long as you can remember. So I guess you've been immersed in music that long.
Yeah. So I mean, I think I must have started when I was 16, and um, most of us can remember past then, but I can't. Um,
I can't put you
but
anymore either myself.
I started singing like in choir and in plays when I was 6. So I've just always been on stage singing in parts of choirs, and my favorite thing to do is to back people up in playing and harmonizing. So, but
Love
right
that.
now I lead. I'm the worship pastor, or well, minister, you would say, I guess, at my church.
Love that. Representing Washington well. Thank you for being with us here tonight on Red's Room. What's the first number that you got to share with us tonight?
I'm gonna do "What Child Is This."
Ooh,
I
classic, good
just
song. Love it.
Yeah, familiar song. Hopefully,
Everybody sing
we'll see if
along
I
if you
get.
know it there. What child is
Yep.
this? A little Christmas spirit from Daniel John Burnson.
What child is this who lay to rest on Mary's lap is sleeping? Whom angels greet with anthems sweet, while shepherds watch our keeping. This is Christ the King, whom shepherds guard and angels sing. Haste, haste to bring him light, the babe, the Son of Mary. Why lies he in such mean estate, where often as our feet good Christians feed for sinners deep, the silent word is pleading. Nails and spears shall pierce him through, the cross he bore for me, for you. Hail, hail, the Word made flesh, the babe, the Son of Mary. So bring him incense, gold, and myrrh, compass and king to own him, the King of Kings. Salvation brings, let loving hearts enthrone him. Raise, raise a song on high, the virgin sings
helping to celebrate the reason and the meaning for the season here on Red's Room with you all and myself and Daniel John Burnson here from Ellensburg, Washington. A great classic, What Child Is This? As if you're watching us live, a week away. It seems hard to believe. A week away from Christmas. Seems like it snuck up on us this year. It seems like I don't know if many people are ready for it this year. It just, with the weird year we've been having, it seems like a lot of people going through stuff all at once. It just seems like it just crept up just like that. Here we are. But yes, a week away from Christmas. I almost said Thanksgiving. Thank you, everybody, and best wishes. Merry Christmas season that you are in the midst of if you're watching us live. Daniel, what is your method for songwriting? Is it partly based on the word? Is it just life experiences you go through? Combination of all of it? What goes through your mind when you write a song?
Yeah, so I have a wide variety of styles that I write. Um, so most of it is inspired by being in the Word and things happen in life, and you know I feel a lot of times reading through the Psalms, it's just my inspiration that there's a song for every situation, and it's so beautiful to be in a valley and to sing praise. And usually my songs reflect that, just we're praising him in valleys and we're praising him on mountaintops.
Amen to that. What's the second number you got to share with us tonight?
This one's a song from Bethel Musica, Jesus, We Love You.
Daniel John Brinson here in Red's Room. Little Jesus, We Love You.
Oh, different key.
Strong instead.
Oh man. Ugh. Strikes right to the heart tonight. There you go. That is Daniel John Burnson. Jesus, we love you right here. Little Bethel music cover right here on Red's Room tonight. And Samantha and Josh and Lisa and everybody, thank you for watching here tonight. Such good stuff. We've asked a lot of musicians this night because it seems like out of all the artists tonight, we have a lot of worship leaders, a lot of worship leader presence tonight here on our show. And you're no stranger to that yourself, having been a talented leader at Calvary Chapel, Ellensburg. What advice, what one nugget of truth do you have for fellow musicians and worship leaders that are serving in their churches?
I think the best thing I can say is that you have to stay grounded in the Word. One of my recent favorite scriptures is in James chapter 1, where it says to lay aside weakness and receive the implanted Word, which is able to save our souls. And Psalm 119 is one of the psalms that we're reading through in church, and just like remembering that the Word is so important in our lives, and as worship leaders, a lot of times we neglect that because we're so busy with music and singing and pouring our hearts out, and we need to make sure that we don't just set aside the wickedness, but that we receive His Word to build us up and to restore us. That's been crucial for our team, and I try to encourage our whole team weekly to stay in the Word. So.
Love that. Daniel John Burnson here on Red's Room tonight. What's the next number you've got for us to share?
This is a really fun one, a fun rendition of "There Is a Fountain" that my brother's church down in Bend, Oregon, did a really cool version of. I don't remember. I think there was somebody else, somebody else came up with it, but it's an older one, but it's really fun. So
There you go. Daniel John Burnson here on Red's Room.
Capo down. There is a fountain filled with blood drawn from Emmanuel's veins, and sinners plunged beneath that flood lose all their guilty stains, lose all their guilty stains, lose all their guilty stains, and sinners plunged beneath that flood lose all their guilty stains. The dying thief rejoiced to see that fountain in his day, and there may I, though vile as he, wash all my sins away, wash all my sins away, wash all my sins away, and there may I, though vile as he, wash all my sins away. Oh, 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 dear dying Lamb, thy precious blood shall never lose its power, till all the
by faith I saw the stream, thy flowing room supply. Redeeming love has been my theme, and shall be till I die, and shall be till I die, and shall be till I die. Redeeming love has been my theme, and shall be till I die. Oh, 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 oh. When this poor lisping stammering tongue lies silent in the grave, then in a nobler, sweeter song I'll sing thy power to save. I'll sing thy power to save. I'll sing thy power to save. Then in a nobler, sweeter song I'll sing thy power to save.
Daniel John Burnson here on Res Room. Such a worshipful, peaceful sound. Absolutely love it. Thank you for blessing us with your great talent here tonight and such worshipful tunes. Amen, says Lisa. Joshua says, great song. Love the song there, Daniel. Mark Jaggers, Mississippi Slide himself. He's coming up a little bit later in the broadcast. He says, great retro hymn. There, yes. Great cover of that as we're mixing in some hymns tonight, mixing in some Christmas tunes, mixing in some modern favorites as well. In addition to serving in Ellensburg, in the great central heartland of our state in Ellensburg, I know the town well. I go through there at least several times a year. I know right where you are. And we'll have to meet up someday if I ever pass through Ellensburg. Would love to connect up with you. And I have it on good authority. You might be trying to attempt to join us in Seattle in May, too, which would be really nice for the Res Room CMS event. So
Yeah.
that'd be fantastic. What have you got coming up here as we round out into 2022? What next have you got musically up your sleeve?
Well, my life has been really, really busy because I was going to school almost full time, working full time, and then doing worship, which is also full time. So yeah, taking a break from school and just I like to spend time with my family and I have 4 boys, and so my wife is really busy, and she's been pretty busy
Oh boy,
with me doing school. So give her a break too, a little bit maybe. But yeah, so I'm writing new songs. I'm gonna try to get some more songs produced and release my first official album in 2022. So we'll see how that goes.
so you're using a part of this time to recharge as well, am I right?
Yes.
I mean, my word. I mean, a full-time job, full-time school, 4 boys. My goodness, that seems like a hand. Doesn't seem like you really had a dull moment there at all for a season.
No, it was pretty crazy. Yeah, I might not do that again.
I would see why not. What are the age ranges for your 4 boys there?
5, 7, 10, and 12.
Oh boy, you're right in the thick of it. My goodness. I could just imagine them being all boys too, because my sister in Arizona has 5 girls, so I have 5 nieces, and I know sometimes what she goes through as far as her husband being outnumbered by the estrogen there. I can just imagine reverse opposite what your wife
Yeah.
sometimes goes through with the abundance of testosterone in the house.
It happens.
Yes. What's the final number you got tonight for us here?
This is a new song. I wrote it a few weeks ago, and it was a little riff that I had shared with someone to collab a song on, and they never did it, anything with it, and I started singing to it, and singing basically the general idea of Psalm 23 mixed with most of the Psalms where he ends up singing praise at the end, and there's a fun little call and response thing that might be awkward to do online, but you guys can sing in your rooms.
Love it. Daniel John Burnson here on Red Room.
Nope. I have to remember it. Okay, there it is. As I wander through the valley, I know you're with me, but I can't see. I need someone to remind me of your loving kindness and the victory. You have overcome sin and darkness with your blood, and I am overwhelmed by your goodness and your love. I sing praise, I sing praise in the good times and the bad. I sing praise, oh, I sing praise with everything that I have. Well, I still struggle to remember your constant presence and your loving hand, but you are faithful to remind me that you're all around me if I lift my head. Oh, you have overcome sin and darkness with your blood. I am overwhelmed by your goodness and your love. I sing praise, I sing praise in the good times and the bad. I sing praise, oh, I sing praise with everything that I have. I sing praise, I sing praise in the good times and the bad. I sing praise, oh, I sing praise with everything that I have. We will praise you. We will praise you. We will praise you. We will praise you. When we're surrounded by darkness, we will praise you. And we will remember your goodness. We will praise you. We were bound in transgression. We will praise you. You became our redemption. We will praise you. Worthy of all adoration. We will praise you. Your glory is proved by creation. We will praise you. We were orphaned and alone. We will praise you. You have made us your own. We will praise you. You have overcome sin and darkness with your blood. And we are overwhelmed by your goodness and your love. We sing praise in the good times and the bad. We sing praise, oh, we sing praise with everything that we have. We sing praise, we sing praise in the good times and the bad. We sing praise, oh, we sing praise with everything that we have. Oh, 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 oh,
Daniel John Burnson representing the Northwest well here in Washington State. Daniel, it's been great having you on the program here on Red's Room. Tell us where we can connect up with you and continue following your musical journey.
Well, I have 2 songs on all music platforms. You can look at my artist, I believe, is under Daniel J. Burnson. And my Facebook, I have an artist page also there. It's Daniel J. Burnson. I use my full middle name because I have a cousin who's named Daniel J. Burnson. So,
I'll be darned. Well, Daniel, it's been great having you with us here on Red's Room. Like all of the artists tonight, you've blessed us by putting this thing, helping us put this thing together on pretty short notice. We thank you for carving out some time in your busy just work and family life over the last number of months, and we continue to pray for continued blessings for you as well. And we appreciate you being here with us on Red's Room tonight.
thank you very much. It's been a lot of fun.
Daniel John Burnson right here on Red's Room tonight. We still got